The Sultan of Oman holds a meeting with the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Royals from around the world cheer on their home teams at the Olympics in Paris. Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway's son arrested in Oslo. And Prince Ludwig and Princess Sophie Alexandra of Bavaria welcome their first child in Munich. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Tuesday, August 6th, 2024. In Munich, the House of Wittelsbach announced that their Royal Highnesses, Prince Ludwig and Princess Sophie Alexandra of Bavaria, welcomed their first child, a boy, Prince Ruprecht Theodor Maria. In the press release, it noted that the princess and the little prince are, quote, in excellent health. The young family is now enjoying their first days together, end quote. Along with the announcement, the House of Wittelsbach released an illustration by Countess Alexandra von Unzu-Eltz, a close friend of the princess and her bridesmaid, showcasing a stork carrying a baby wrapped in cloth with the caption 6 August 2024, Ruprecht. Prince Ludwig and Princess Sophie Alexandra were married on Saturday, May 20th, 2023, at the Theatine Church in Munich, with a reception following at Schloss Nymphenburg. On March 17th, 2024, the princess announced that she and Prince Ludwig, the future head of the House of Wittelsbach, were expecting their first child in the late summer during a conference about the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals in Landsberg am Lech. Congratulations to Prince Ludwig and Princess Sophie Alexandra of Bavaria. Wonderful news. This morning in Paris, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, attended the equestrian jumping individual final at Versailles to cheer on Norwegian rider Ms. Victoria Gulliksen. Also attending the event were Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden. In the afternoon, the Crown Prince attended several athletic events at the Stade de France. Regarding Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, she was confirmed to attend the Summer Olympic Games beginning on Tuesday, August 6, which is today, alongside the Crown Prince. Unfortunately, there was a change of plans. According to Mr. Simon Sund, the Royal Court of Norway's communication advisor, the Crown Princess has, quote, temporarily postponed her departure and hopes to travel down later, end quote. Mr. Sund did not give a reason for the Crown Princess's postponement. Nonetheless, and perhaps this is just a coincidence, but her eldest son, Mr. MARIUS HØIBY, was arrested on Sunday evening in Oslo. At this time, it is unclear as to what exactly happened. According to the Norwegian magazine Se og Hør, MARIUS was arrested in Oslo for allegedly physically and psychologically attacking a 20-year-old woman. Quote, the woman eventually managed to get BORG HØIBY out of her apartment and called the police. The police arrived, secured technical evidence, and conducted a brief interrogation of the woman. The woman was then admitted to the hospital for an investigation. She was discharged early Monday morning after being diagnosed with a concussion. BORG HØIBY was arrested sometime after the incident at another address. He was taken to the police station in Oslo, charged with bodily harm, and placed in solitary confinement. He was released on Monday afternoon after more than 30 hours in police custody, end quote. Oh my goodness gracious. This has been a very strange year for the royal family of Norway. First, the king's health, then the drama with Princess Märtha Louise of Norway and Shaman Durek, and now this. Oh my gosh. Moving on to happier news here. Last evening, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden attended the men's pole vault final at the Stade de France. During the event, Their Majesties cheered and clapped as Mr. Armand Mondo Duplantis broke his world record by clearing 6.25 meters. Naturally, he won the gold medal. Of course he did. Congratulations. On Monday evening, His Majesty, King Frederik X of Denmark, congratulated Danish badminton player Mr. Victor Axelsen on his gold medal win in the men's singles final at La Chapelle Arena. This is Mr. Axelsen's second gold medal in men's badminton. In a social media post, the king wrote, quote, "Congratulations on the gold, Victor Axelsen." End quote. Also on Monday, His Excellency, Count Nikolai of Montpezat, took to social media to share some photos of his summer holiday at Chateau de Cakes with his family, including His Excellency, Count Felix of Montpezat, His Excellency, Count Henrik of Montpezat, Her Excellency, Countess Athena of Montpezat, and his longtime love, Miss Benedicte Thaustrup. On Saturday, in Copenhagen, Their Royal Highnesses, Prince Joachim and Princess Marie of Denmark, His Excellency, Count Henrik of Montpezat, and Her Excellency, Countess Athena of Montpezat, attended the Copenhagen Historic Grand Prix at Bella Høje Park. This morning, His Royal Highness, Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg, attended the women's 1,500-meter round 1 heat 1 at the Stade de France to cheer on Miss Vera Hoffmann, representing the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Out of 15 runners in heat 1, Miss Hoffmann came in 12th place. On Monday evening, Her Royal Highness, Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Orania, accompanied by His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, attended the men's 3x3 basketball gold medal game between the Netherlands and France at La Concorde in Paris. In overtime, the Netherlands defeated France 18-17. Speaking of the king, he arrived in Paris on Monday to cheer on Team Spain during the second week of the Summer Olympic Games. This morning, the king attended the men's and women's kayak 500-meter heats at the Vers-sur-Marne Nautical Stadium, just outside the city center of Paris. Prior to noon, the king arrived at La Concorde 4 in Paris to cheer on Miss Giulia Benedetti during the women's skateboarding preliminary. At 2 p.m., the king attended the women's water polo quarterfinal match between Spain and Canada at La Defensa Arena. So, who won the match? Spain, 18-8. Thereafter, the king held a meeting with the president of the Comité Olímpico Español, Mr. Alejandro Blanco, and the president of the International Olympic Committee, Mr. Thomas Bach. And finally, this morning in London, His Majesty, Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said of Oman, held a meeting with the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Sir Keir Starmer, at 10 Downing Street. According to the Royal Court of Oman, during the meeting, the discussions focused on the historical ties between the Sultanate of Oman and the United Kingdom, as well as, quote, means of consolidating areas of bilateral cooperation to serve the joint interests of the two countries, end quote. The Sultan and the Prime Minister also discussed the latest regional and international issues of mutual concern, specifically the situation in Gaza. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I hope to be back tomorrow, on Wednesday, August 7th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, and your friends a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.